it's Gabrielle and welcome to my channel and for another video. So I'm super excited today because I get to talk about my favorite topic, which is shoe shopping. And I am a born, certified, self-diagnosed, confirmed shoe addict, and I buy a lot of shoes more than anything else. So I really like shoes, and I think shoes are definitely my fashion high. And so over time I've acquired a few tips and tricks to get really good deals, because my mother taught me you always want to go after a good deal. So I'm going to share with you some of these tricks that have helped me get really good deals on shoes, and hopefully you can get some of your own. Number one is pick a struggle. Some people collect shoes, some people collect makeup, some people collect accessories, some people collect soap, pick a struggle. And I have chosen shoes because I connect with shoes a lot, and I feel like shoes are really what makes the outfit, because you can wear a t-shirt and jeans and just a simple change of shoes will dramatically change the outfit. So I am a shoe girl, and it's the same thing with you. You have to pick a struggle. Unless you're working with an unlimited budget, you really have to focus in on the things that you like the most and invest in those. So that's tip number one. You can't have it all. You have to pick a struggle, and whatever that thing is that really resonates with you and you really like, then always invest in that. Tip number two, you have to categorize the shoes as like, want, or need. Now, like are the shoes that you really like but you have no business buying them because you don't ever need them. And then the need obviously are the shoes that you need for the season, whether it's like a pair of boots or a pair of flats. And then the want are the shoes that you want and could add an enhancement in your closet. And so categorizing like this will help you decide where your money is best spent. Again, especially if you're working with a limited budget, you'll be able to know which is the first thing you should buy and which is the last thing you should be buying. So always categorize your shoes as like, want, or need. Number three is always follow the 30-day rule. Whenever I see a pair of shoes I like, I always pin them to a wish list, and I will wait for 30 days before I do anything with them. Now, the 30-day rule is great because it's gonna curb buyer enthusiasm. If you're like me and you see a pair of shoes and you're really drawn to them and you just buy them, and then when you get them you're like, oh, I didn't even like them that much. Or sometimes I bought shoes and then I never wore them and I ended up getting rid of them. So I adopted the 30-day rule because it helps me sort of pace myself and see if I really like those shoes or if it's just a passing phase. And it goes both ways. Sometimes I will remember, oh, I really want to get those shoes, and sometimes I'll forget about them, and then at the end of the month I look at my wish list and I realize, oops, I had these ones, and I just get rid of them because I end up not liking them. But also, more importantly, the 30-day rule will give you a little bit of time to come up with creative ways to pay for the shoes. And by creative ways I mean, of course, things that are legal and moral. Okay, so I don't recommend buying shoes on credit. So normally when I like a pair of shoes, within the 30 days that I have them pinned, I try to come up with creative ways, whether that's taking extra hours at work or helping people with different errands in the office, and then I make a little extra money, and this way I will be able to pay for the shoes when the time comes. Now, sometimes it's not enough, and so I extend the 30 days if I still like those shoes, but bookmarking them or pinning them or however you want to save them gives you those 30 days to really process your feelings and see if you really like those shoes, but also start saving. And if you don't end up buying those shoes, you are a month ahead for the next shoes that you're going to be buying. Number four is you have to become a really good stalker of those shoes. So what I do, if I spot a pair of shoes that I really like, I will normally just click on the right from Pinterest and click and go to the shoe every day, and I will see when that shoe goes on sale. And this has been extraordinary because now I'm able to pick up right around where the shoes will be going on sale on different stores. And so I write down these things, like I will look at the shoes, and then when it goes on sale I will note down the date it went on sale and how much it was on sale and the progression from the first sale, mid-season, and then on clearance. And then I can kind of see a pattern of how the stores clear their shoes out. So this is very insightful, but it's going to depend on where you shop and the kind of shoes you like. So once you have them pinned, every day or every other day or whenever you have time, click on the shoe and see it on the site where they sell it, and eventually you'll click on it and you'll realize it's on sale, and then you will see how people react to the sale, whether those shoes sell out quickly or they sell out very slowly. And this is going to give you intelligence for that particular store, so when you're going to buy other shoes, you'll know exactly what to expect with that store. Number four, 4? Okay, it's to shop a season behind. Right now, all the fall winter stuff is finally getting into the stores, and they have been clearing the summer spring stuff, but now that the fall winter stuff is in the store, they literally need to get the stuff that was spring summer out of the store. So right now you can get really massive clearances on things that have not sold really well. Now here, you're not gonna find the shoes that you really want or the shoes that you need. You're gonna find shoes that you like. And in this idea, I try to shop for shoes that I would not normally buy, but I want to try a trend or I want to try a certain cut of shoes. This is the time I would buy them. Also, in the category of the shoes that I just really like, I will go back to my wish list and I will see what is categorized as just like, and I will click to see. And if the price is agreeable, which at this point you may very well find a really good deal, then I go ahead and buy them. And sometimes even the clearance price would not be good enough for me, so I will just skip them. But for the most part, always shop a season behind. And now that it is fall and winter, always shop the season of summer and spring, and you're gonna find some amazing deal. Now granted, you're not gonna have your top picks of everything you want, but you will definitely find some good deals. The next tip is to follow the fashion calendar. Now for me, the fashion calendar is marked by fashion week, so the beginning and the end of the fashion week marks the official beginning of whatever season we're in. So right now, New York had its show of the spring summer for 2015, so the fall winter 2014 is officially started. So what happens with the stores is they'll have a few sales at the beginning of the season to just get people excited. So this is the time to buy the things that you really need in your closet. For example, I need a pair of brown booties, so this will be the time to buy it, because even though it's new in the season, there are sales because people are not really fully in the season because it's still warm out and people are still in the summer mentality. So this also would be a great time to get a good deal on shoes or anything that you like that is for the fall and winter. But as the season progresses, the price will go back up high. So if you really need something, you might as well buy it right now. The next tip is to compare prices. So if you want, let's say, a pair of these leopard print pumps, Google the name of those shoes and see what comes up, because what I've noticed is some stores will have the same exact shoes but very different price points. So based on which shoes you want, if you know the person who made them or the designer, if you will, and you know the name of that shoe, you can Google it and you can see all the stores that sell it, and you can be able to compare prices and see. And so sometimes I've wanted like a really nice pair of Steve Maddens, and I've looked at the Steve Madden stores and they're very expensive there, and then I look at something like Nordstrom and it's a little bit less. But then if you compare that Nordstrom is also giving me like a coupon or whatever % off, it becomes really affordable. So always shop different stores to compare, and don't just buy the shoes at one place. Now of course you'll find there are shoes that they're only sold at one place, and that's a different situation. But where you can help it, always compare different stores. Finally, we have the very big name brands or the popular brands that will never ever go on sale. So if you want those shoes, unfortunately, you're gonna have to shell up whatever that amount is. Why? Because we women buy these shoes a lot, and even though we are overpaying for them, and here's actually a quick tip, shoes are marked up almost 500%, and that's because women can't help but buy them. And in the fashion world, shoes are the most lucrative business, so that's why you have tons and tons of shoes around. Now with this information, you know that with the high-end brands, like let's say you want a pair of Christian Louboutin Pigalle, or you want the So Kate, there's no way you can get those shoes on sale. Why? Because people have bought them, and the more we demand something, the more the price goes up. So Christian Louboutin has no reason to bring the price of those shoes down. So it's the same thing across different brands. But that's not to say you can't find a pair of Christian Louboutins for sale. They're not going to be the very popular cuts and styles as it is with other brands, and things like Chanel and Balenciaga or even Jimmy Choo's. They are shoes that will never ever go on sale. You know, some core lines in the brand will never go on sale, but the rest of them, which are like the designers exploring, well, you can find on sale. But if you want something very particular that's very popular, unfortunately you're gonna have to shell up whatever price it is. But that's not to say that you can't afford the shoes. What I do is, if I really want a pair of shoes, I will start saving for them. So every extra dime I get, I put in my little cookie jar, or I put in my little piggy bank, and then eventually you will be able to afford them. So it is possible if you really like those shoes. And finally, my biggest weapon is a coupon code. Now you'll notice a lot of these sites, whenever you sign up with your email address for the newsletter, they send you like a $10 coupon code or a 20% coupon code off. And I will be the first to admit I am not above signing up with a new email to get the 10% or whatever percent off, but really do not underestimate the power of coupons and also the power of those codes that you get with the newsletter. So sign up for your favorite stores and make up a new email address when you're desperate and you need the percentage off. But with the coupons, what I do is when I check out, first I Google the name of the store along with a coupon, and you'll see like stores, websites like retailmenot.com has tons and tons of coupons from different stores, and you can very well get up to 35% off because some of the stores take more than one coupon. So if they've given one website a coupon and another a coupon and you find it, it lowers the price of your shoes significantly. So these are my top tips in shoe shopping. I hope they were helpful, and if they were, please thumbs up this video, and also I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.